Kaba Volvo YouTube channel is bringing out a new feature called Men's Corner with the goal of helping men to come out of the corner and take off their shades and be transparent about their brokenness. Also to help women to care better for their men and understand their men. Men, come out of the corner and take off your shades. Women, the biggest question is to you, are men still the head or are we now equal?
It's our way to Jabuzet. Happy Saturday, happy Sabbath. It is the Saturday, the 30th of October, the last weekend of my birthday month indeed. I am your boy Kabavovo, aka Vavelisha, the big shit Kubela. Happy Saturday to you. I hope you're good and you're blessed this Saturday. This Saturday decided to come up with a new feature due to observing, things the way that are happening in life. I came up with a new feature. It is called the Men's Corner. As you can see, that I'm sitting in the corner where most men are sitting, and it's to say that let us come out of the corner as men and let us be transparent and let us be real and let us be who we are. And more than above coming out of the corner, let us take off our shades as men, because most men, we are wearing shades because we are hiding our scars, we are hiding our head, we're hiding our feelings and all that, So is to say, let us take off the glasses, the shades, let us be real and let us be transparent about our feelings, about who we are. Here's the thing that motivated me. Today, I just want to lay the background in terms of where I'm coming from with this. And now and again, I'm going to be coming into your space talking about this Men's Corner. I just want to lay a foundation in terms of why did I come up with this thing, this new feature called Men's Corner. You've got a society that what you call expect, that says, you've got a culture that says man in Kaya, man is a leader. And then you've got Christianity as well that says man is a leader. You understand what I'm saying? And you've got now the society, the modern society that we live in, of which it talks of the women empowerment. I'm gonna read something for you about women empowerment. But before I read this thing for you about women empowerment, here's the thing that is my thought and is my feel. I think that we need to sort out and get right, as people, as human, as a society. You can't take a gate of your house and build a battler guard of the windows. You're taking the gate or build a battler guard a window, and you're not leaving anything there by the gate. So fine, your windows will be safe. You'll be safe from the window side, but what about the gate? The gate is still open, and now with thugs, thieves will come in there. They might not be able to come into the house through the window, but Oksalayo, they will be in the yard. And once they have access into the yard, they can do so many things. Because we need to get this thing right, because I feel that with this whole men and women thing and all that thing, I feel like we are taking the gate and building like a window and leaving the gate open, but yet we still want and expect to be safe. Listen to this. Women's empowerment or female empowerment is the process by which women gain influence and equal opportunity to pursue personal, social, and economic endeavors, engaging in all parts of society on the same basis as men. Women's empowerment or female empowerment is the process by which women gain influence and equal, underline that, equal opportunity to pursue personal, social, and economic endeavors, engaging in all parts of society on the same basis as men. This is what I need you to understand. Ne? Don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I'm against women empowerment. I'm for women empowerment. But here's the thing that we need to get right, and we need to get straight in this thing. You cannot have your bread buttered both sides. Hence, I made that example to say, utata gate, waka ibet like at the window ngayo, and you leave the gate, open. You don't replace the gate. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I'm feeling that the women empowerment, what it's doing is taking more of the qualities of a man and giving it over to women. At the very same time, the man is still expected to remain the same. So what I'm saying is, it is very, very important, this thing, to understand this thing, to understand the fact that, into nento inobubi nobuhle bayo. Do you understand? So now, it's like, for example, you are having 2 kids, for example. Lo munye uzalwe kuqala, and then you buy him, both of them, they're boys or something. The one who was born first, you bought him a bicycle, and then later on, after 3 years or something, kuzalwa omunye. So what you do is you take the bicycle, you give it to the newborn baby, ne? And at the very same time, you don't give anything to lower kala on your firstborn. So now your firstborn is without a bicycle, is without any toy for that matter, ne? And then the child, the newborn, is got the bicycle, and yet you expect these 2 kids to be happy and and work together with each other and be fine with each other. What I'm saying is, like, I'm gonna repeat this again, I have nothing against women empowerment, but we need to understand the impact that the women empowerment have done to men. Do you understand? The negative effect that women empowerment have done to men. Because here's the issue that I'm having, hence I'm coming up with this men's corner. And because most men are hurting, most men are bleeding, most men are hiding. Like I said, we need to take off the shades as men and be honest and speak our hearts and our feeling. Come out of the corner, come out of the men's corner and speak our feelings. Because the thing is, now most companies, you have women that are CEO, whatever, high positions and all that, So it is important for us to understand Ugoti that have caused a gap, or that have taken something from a man. To understand that used to be a man's thing, So now the question is, when we do that, then how are we filling the gap and the vacant space in a man's heart and in a man's mind? There's nothing wrong with taking that from men and empowering women, but what have we left in a man's heart and in a man's mind? We cannot take away what men used to know as one of their greatest characteristics or greatest thing as a man, and leave nothing and replace it with nothing. and at the very same time and expect the man to remain the same. I'm not saying I'm condoning men raping women, abusing women, men being funny and all those things. But at the very same, I'm not condoning that. That is wrong. But at the very same time, we need to understand, Ogoti, what is the root and the cause of those things. And of which the cause of those things, it could be the fact that we have taken the gate and we've made a bed like that, a window, and we left the gate vacant and open, the gate space vacant and open, and then we expect to be safe. We have taken some things from men, and we still expect men to provide the same, to be protect the same, to be great as the same. Do you understand? So the thing that I'm coming at here is, let us understand this thing to say, what are we replacing to men? How do we care for men? Because here's the thing, we hear, I'm gonna close because I don't want this to be long. Actually, the men's corner is supposed to be like short. Today I was just laying a foundation of where I'm coming from with this, and to say, we as men, let us move out from the corner, speak out and be honest. And as women, listen to the men's feelings. Men, take off your what you call your shades. Be seen as you are. Let your head be seen. But at the very same time, please, women, do not take advantage of men coming out of the corner and being transparent about their hurt and their feelings and their brokenness. We're doing that because we need you to help us. Because the thing is, here's the thing now, because with this women empowerment, we're kind of like, we are equal now. Do you understand? So that's another thing that we actually need to decide, on as a society, as a community, is that, do we stick to the fact that culture and the what you call the church says the man is a leader, we stuck to that, or we go with the women empowerment, the new things, or the new dawn and the new way of doing things? Because trust me, those two things ngeke zisebenze kahle, zizoclash. I promise you, most challenges and problems that we're having now in our society, hence men are called trash, men are called rubbish, are called all these things that are called, it is because we are trying to push these two things at the very same time. We are trying to push that the man is a leader, and then also at the very same time, we're pushing this women empowerment. How can I be the head of the house and a woman is also equal to me? And then this thing, we need to decide, are we equal as men and women, or indoda iyinhloko yekhaya? That's what I'm gonna leave with as I'm wrapping up this, to say, as we're starting with this new feature of a men's corner, we need to make a decision. Hence I said, you can't have your bread buttered both sides. Are we saying, are we gonna stick to the fact that indoda iyinhloko yekhaya, or we're gonna go with the women empowerment? Because these two things cannot work together. We need to decide which one we're going for. So, but here's the thing, it is important for us as a society to understand the damage that men are going through, the things, the hurt that men are going through. And here's the final thing, it's so amazing, because I've seen women doing like boob jobs. I've seen women doing nose fixing, do you understand? I've seen women changing their features of life, So what I'm trying to say with this, no matter how strong something is, but that thing, if it's abused, that thing izomosheka, no matter how strong it is. But if it's not taken care of, izomosheka. Do you understand? So what I'm saying to you is, no matter how strong men are deemed to be, but they still need to be cared for. They still need to be supported, because here's the thing. I feel like people are expecting too much, or women are expecting too much from men, and at the very same time, salute and honor to the women that are supporting their men and that are caring for their men and all those things. I respect you for that. Thank you so much. Keep doing the great work. But I feel that most women are not supporting and caring for men. They're just expecting from men. And now that is becoming a problem. Do you understand? Because hence I'm saying, number one, you need to understand Indoda is not a robot. We're also human. We've got feelings, we've got inhliziyo. That's why we are able to love you. And that's why we are able to be in a relationship, I know we make a lot of mistakes as men, but if you can understand us, but in the next episode of this Men's Corner, we'll talk about the other things that make you guys not to understand us, to help you understand us more, so that we're gonna eliminate this thing of calling men trash, rubbish, and all those useless and all those things. So care for your men, support your men. Men, come out of the corner, take off the what you call your shades, speak your heart as it is, and let us decide: are we sticking to the women empowerment, or are we sticking to the fact that indoda iyinhloko? Because these two things cannot work together. This was the first episode of Men's Corner. Look forward to more episodes. I am your boy Kabavovo, aka Vovelihle, the big G at Kupela. Madoda, nina niti ndoda. Madoda, ndoda. Have a blessed Saturday. Have a blessed weekend. Salute. I'm out. Cheers.